It's the encyclopedia. This is the encyclopedia. Walkthrough, technologies, improvements, everything spells. And this will be accessed by clicking on stuff in game. This will open up and show you the relevant information. This down here. This is the kingdom information button. This will bring up my kingdom information. Duh. So clever. As you can see, I have a total income of 2 because I have units that produce 2. I'm not producing anything else. This is the world variables. Right now there are only level 1. I can only access level 1. Those will increase with the research, I believe. And this is the settlement information, which is basically nothing because I have built nothing. Research technology, I cannot because I don't have research technology. Design unit, I can create my own units, and we will be looking into that later. Spells, now this is something we can do. These are the known spells that I can do. Raise land and lower land are pretty awesome because you can actually raise the land so that people can only come to the city from one direction. It's a very good defensive tool. This is the spells we can learn. Now, as you can see, these are the strategic. They work on the world map. These are tactical. They work when I fight. These are the level 1 spells. We are going to research Lightning Strike because it's an offensive spell just like Hurl Boulder. The Lightning Strike has a infinite range. It costs 3 mana to cast, and it is a tactical spell. So I click this, boing, and it indicates that we're learning this spell. And foreign relations, I haven't met anyone. Why? Because it's turn number 1. Kingdom report, well, we were over there. And then dynasty, well, I'm not married, so I don't have a wife, and because I don't have a wife, I don't have any children. They will all show up here, and they will be something that I could marry off to other factions in order to make alliances, or I can have them become heroes in the cause of world domination. They will actually become a hero unit. I'm 20 years old. Looks pretty old for 20-year-old. This is actually me, as you can see by the name here, and my attack and my defense, and my movement, my hit points, my attack speed, and my line of sight. I can do 1 damage and I have no defense. But I have 13 hit points and I can move 2 squares. Yeah. Well, that's it. Next. Vitals here. This is about me and the things that I can do. I can create a kingdom, which we are going to do in a bit. And I can Chandler. And as it should be giving. There we go. It's linked to my spells. This is also a link to my spells. This shows how many turns for my Lightning Strike to be researched. Here will be the city research, but I don't have any research, so I can't research anything in, yeah. The actions are pretty things that my dude can do. I can found a kingdom, auto explore, attack unit, guard unit, pass turn. These options are not available because I don't have a city yet, but it's basically, this is a shop where I can buy equipment for my hero units, and this is so I can trade items with my hero units. This is details about me, my history, my strengths, and what I can do and my stats. This is my equipment. As you see, I have, well, nothing. I have clothes on me, which is nice because if I didn't have them, I would be nude. And we do not want our sovereign to be nude. This is the combat rating. It's basically how powerful you are or your army. It will increase as you increase and as you add soldiers to your army. Hit points, of course, mana, and you know what that is. This is the end turn button, which ends the turn. Well, let's see. After going through the inventory or the interface, let's actually try to play the game. We are going to found a city at this location because, as you can see, there are really not any other resources nearby. Depending on if there were, I could move the city so that I faster would have access to gold mines and metal mines and so on. But right now, this is a good spot. We're close to fertile land. Building it here would means that we expand over here pretty quickly. So let's do it. Yes, sir. Now, as this is Sweden, I believe it will be only fitting to have Swedish city names. And this is our capital city, and the capital of Sweden is Stockholm. Bang. Notable settlements. Yeah. This settlement will level up when its population reaches 25, and to reach 25 you need to improve city and build the huts. To build huts you need food. To have food you need to build a farm on this land over here. The first thing we are going to build is workshop, because workshop produces tools, materials. They call materials. Materials are what you need. Is one of the things you need to build houses and something and things like that. This is Stockholm information. The prestige is 1. Population growth. We are, as you can see, getting 1 citizen per turn. We can have 10 because we don't have enough houses, and we need to build houses to get the 25 needed for next level. As you can see, I am not producing anything else but prestige right now. The workshop is shown here in the construction. It is the screen we're in, and it will take 3 turns. Here will be the units that we can train for defending our little city and joining our sovereign's army. Later on in the game, you can research upgrades to create new equipment for your units. You can also research how many people in one unit, up to 12 troops. That would be considered one unit. Right now, we only have one soldier in every unit. You can also research the quality of your troops, all the way up to elite. And right now we have no population, so we cannot train any troops. Yes, that's right. Your soldiers are taken from the peasant population of your city. So if you do not have enough people, you cannot create any soldiers. And when you create soldiers, you will lose people. And you will have to wait for more people to arrive in order to get the next level of the city. We can actually click on buildings here. We will get a list of all the buildings currently being built, and right now we only have the workshop. Now, to build on gold mines and iron mines and fertile lands and things like that, they need to be in your area of control or area of influence. The area of influence is indicated by the purple line here. Right now it's just around the city and our building. It will increase as our prestige increases. So right now we need to take our sovereign and we need to check out the areas over here. This is the RPG part of the game. Well, as you can see, I have auto turn on, which means that when all units are out of moves, it actually goes to the next turn. And right now I have a message from Janusz. Janusz is a NPC tutorial dude. He will follow you and fight for you or defend your city or anything you want. He will join you for free. He's the only hero unit that will join you for free. So let's click done. He's right over here. As you can see, he has a hero card down in the right lower corner. He is a merchant master. He produces 1 guildar per turn, and he has 8 hit points, 1 attack, no defense, and he can move 2 squares. So right now we should be able to sorry, 2 guildar per turn. Okay, that's I thought that was strange that I was producing 2 guildar per turn because I hadn't recruited him yet. Probably another bug in the game. Okay, so purple area around my city has grown 1 square. This means that the fertile land is now available to construct. Clicking on it will give you the action menu, and which will let you build stuff. But as you can see, the hammer is gray. Why? Because I need 25 guildars and 2 materials. I have 25 guildars, but that's right, I do not have 2 materials because we are constructing this building right here. This building will be ready in 2 turns. It will, the workshop will produce one